Day 9 and Team Liquid continue to proudly present this semi-final match between Polt and Grubby in the King of the Beta tournament for Heart of the Swarm, with none other than Polt and Grubby rocking it out hard in the left corner, the master of the mid-game aggression, Polt. His choice of map was Core Hall City, and I'm not surprised given the huge open spaces and ability for those Marauders to get the maximum hurt in. Down on the bottom side, from Team Grubby, it is Grubby. I wonder if we can call it an eponymous team. And of course, I did not know the definition of the word eponymous until I went to Wikipedia and began looking up things about various albums from artists I liked. Grubby now has a couple of interesting options at his disposal. With this wide ramp, much easier to defend against early pressure. Very possible to do Nexus first openings pretty much unimpeded. It's not like on other maps where while the Nexus is warping in, there's angles where bunkers can go down from 2 Raxes, kind of like on Cloud Kingdom, other thingies like that. Polt similarly can very easily go for a very fast command center first and then wall himself in with the double barracks. But why do that when you could go straight up Rax gas? Now, one of the things I haven't considered as much, because I guess incidentally I have not seen it, is a player who goes for Nexus first against a player who goes for Reapers. I anticipate that even though it'll be a lot of damage that the Reaper deals, still, it's less than the combined gain that Grubby gets from getting his expand up so early, plus the huge delay Polt imposes on himself by going for a fast Reaper. Because a Reaper is not just 50 extra gas. It's this 75 minerals lost at a key time. It's also the time lost on the additional barracks 2 and 3, or the expand if that's what Polt wants to do. A lot of bad stuff happens. But in fact, none of that's going to be going on. It's actually going to be just Grubby, the fighting probe, zapping as many things as he can while he goes for double gas. Would love to see some cute antics with the Mothership Core, especially given its ease to be able to pop into the backside and do damage to the natural expansion of Polt. Polt is going for Marine Reaper. It's a very nice opening. The Marine is very deceptive. A single Marine is often an indicator of Reaper, sure, but also that there's a reactor building on this barracks, so it can't build Marines. That there's a factory going up. That it's a command center with some sort of follow-up trickery occurring. 2 in each assimilator. Nope, it's going to be the Mama Ship Core, followed immediately by fast warp gate research. There is the command center going down. There's the fast stim going to be following it up. King Polt gets this, not so he has a stim timing, but so that way he can get stim and then combat shield. Stim and combat shield is 280 seconds, because 170 plus 110. Oh, day 9, your mathematics is so arousing. 280 seconds, about 5 minutes. So that way he'll have all those upgrades done for that 10-minute mark push that he wants to do oh so bad. Actually, a little earlier than that. Reaper doing quite a bit of damage in this main base region. Grubby actually opting to go for a second gateway, which is not something that we've really seen out of him. It's going to step forward. It's going to begin trying to pick off that one nasty probe. And Grubby sacrifices everything to be able to do it, and he does it. Nailed it. Boom. Booyakasha. There is a rather conspicuously planted pylon up here at the north side, but Polt doesn't know about it. Where's Grubby's probe? Did Grubby lose a probe? Or is he just intending on doing some sort of warp gate antics? It might very well be the warp gate-ness. This could potentially spell disaster for Polt. I mean, Polt, with this with this Reaper play, is banking on building a lot of infrastructure early and then catching up in units right before his medevacs pop out. Wow, don't hate the 4-gate. Grubby doing a very odd 4-gate timing. First going to do a poke with a single stalker, but I think Polt's starting to realize, wait a minute, you're building a second gateway and you don't have an expand up? Something's going wrong. Grubby steps up to the high ground. He's going to try to poke down. Gosh, Grubby's taking such a big risk right now. Building 2 pylons over in the main base. I mean, he's doing the delayedest 4-gate ever. The key time to attack is going to be around 8 to 8:30. Which, hilariously, is not all that short of the time that Parting does his 3 Nexus 7-gate pushes on. And it looks like he's going to be pushing a lot earlier than that, stepping right on in. Will there be enough time? Plenty! There's the time bomb going down, trying to hold up as many units as possible. I mean, this attack from Grubby went so wrong. Zealots trying to be warped in. I mean, it was slow and it was small. Mothership Core, awkward timing. May have been thrown off by that initial Reaper harassment, but Polt's just going to step right on in. It looks like there's one Zealot coming up. Can he begin warping in more? Yes, 2 more Stalkers. Can afford to be warped in. Will need to warp in all of those. Polt's actually losing a lot of these units. Factory is done, though. Zealot? How did that Zealot get in there? What? Wait, what? How is 10 workers killed off? And I missed this? Am I serious? Grubby's not out of this. As the Stalkers continue to warp in at the back side. In fact, in the unit station there are 6 Marines. All 6 are at the front, and Grubby's continued warp-ins at the back, continuing to be the real problem for Polt's defense. No way. Polt starting to get the Widow Mines up. He's taking out the turret, but what he really needs to take out is the command center. He's dealing a little under 100 damage per swing. He will eat the damage of the Widow Mine. Very nicely timed. Orbital Command taking some serious damage. Bunker at the front. Will he get it? Will he? He does not get it. He needs to pull back right now. Immediately the Marauders take target firing damage. Grubby trying to bring all his forces up top. It is unsuccessful. Grubby continues to morph in Stalkers at the bottom side. Polt continues to flood with all the Marines that he has, but his Marines are so low on health. Very nice control right now by Grubby, pulling back, weakened nearly everything. Stalkers suddenly plummet from 5 down to 2. Second Mothership Core in production. Weird game. Can't believe I missed that pylon at the backside. My observer libido has been shrunk by 1,000 miles. With these Widow Mines, suddenly it's becoming a little bit ill-fated for Grubby to continue to push. Combat Shield now started. Those will be done in 2 minutes. Grubby ran out of steam. Forced to warp in sentries back home. Yuck! Now it means that Grubby is forced to expand. I mean, really has no options. He just can't hope to do some sort of all-in at this point. I mean, maybe if he tries to go for only Immortals and pull some sort of miracle, but no detection for Grubby right now. Has to stay planted back home. I mean, these Widow Mine drops from Polt are brilliant. They force not only defense with units, but defense with detectors. Same way that Banshees do it. Except when they fly right over the units, it's bad. And well, this is not actually going to pan out so badly. There will be the Chrono Boost. A single Zealot lost. But Polt's moving into the front. He's going to wait till Combat Shield's done. Widow Mine will not be ready to fire anytime soon. Grubby trying to get ready for his expand. See you later, Widow Mine, but it's the front that Grubby really needs to worry about. 5 more seconds on that Combat Shield. Does he even need it? Photon overcharge, and now Polt's continuing to dash around the backside. This is the mid-game that Polt's known for. And Polt not even opting to get a 3rd command center, wants to keep up the aggression with more barracks. Brilliant play. It's 2 base versus 1 base now. He just needs to keep applying the pressure and count to 60. That's when that 1 upgrade will be done. Grubby tries to engage in erroneous move. Oh, target firing on the medevacs. Ooh, nice! Emergency thrusters to get those out in time. Grubby has almost no units. Units lost tab shows a terrifying story. Gateway units versus barracks units. I'll never be able to sleep again. +1 armor almost done. Polt holding the front. And Grubby might not even get the reward of a free medevac. Well, both medevacs look like they will be taken down. But Polt will still win game number 2 in convincing fashion, which means that right now Polt is just a single game away from the grand finals of the King of the Beta, where he could potentially win $2,000 for first place prize money. Otherwise, it's going to be up to Grubby to pull a miracle against Polt, because I'm not going to lie, Polt looks scarier and scarier the longer the game goes on. Let's go into match point right after this.